Thank you for joining us. Today I want to go over a recipe that resembles kind of a salad, but it's kind of warm and it's for winter. So what we do, we start with a broth. So you can make either a chicken broth or vegetable broth, and you use a lot of spices. So we buy spices in, pounds but the one you're going to use the most are turmeric, cumin, and we have also the ground coriander right here. So we just grounded that this morning. It smells amazing. It's one of the spices that's the least used and it's the easiest to use. It's not too strong and it's amazing. It's very good for blood sugar, by the way. So we start with a broth, and the broth we use the onions, the celery. You can use chicken if you want to, garlic, of course, bay leaves, whatever you want to use for making the broth. And you can make a big broth for the week. You don't have to make just a broth that's just this for one meal. You make a lot and then you can reheat it as you need. Also, if you do make a chicken broth and you don't want to use the chicken fat, then it's best to let the broth kind of cool down in a refrigerator so you can remove the fat on the top. Okay, so now what do we put in this broth? So imagine this is, really hot and ready to go. So we shred all of these. So what we have is we have cabbage, we have carrots, we have onions again. You can use mushrooms and cilantro. So what I do is I just go ahead and put it all in. Here we go. I'll wait for using my fingers. But it goes faster. And of course cilantro. And I'm going to show here the salad master as well, because we use, we don't have a knife here, but we could use those little mushrooms, but you could use the regular mushrooms as well. Okay. Now, this is amazing shredder, so I don't know if everybody has that, but you can probably find it on eBay. It's called the Salad Master. And we shred it. Radishes are amazing. They're so good for your liver, so good for even for your lungs. And there it goes right in. I also use herbs. So right now this doesn't look that great because we have microgreens. We don't have any more right now here, but I want to show you microgreens are amazing for you. We could use mint. So boom, the mint goes in here. This is actually a weed called common mallow that we could use. I didn't chop it off ahead, so I'm not going to put it here. But this is, you can use it just when you use spinach. You can use common mallow. Now, the other thing that we could use is an avocado. Again, I don't have a ripe one now, but we make little avocado cubes and we put it last minute on there. Now, there's no limit to this soup. If you have a leftover here, like for example, I had a leftover split pea, you can add it to it. You can add rice. You can add pretty much anything you want to add. Any leftovers, you can put something sturdy, heavier, like potatoes if you'd like, leftover beans, whatever you have, you just add. And if you like some lemons at the end, you also add some lemon juice. This is up to you, what you like. And salt and pepper to your liking. And there we go. So it's ready to go, ready to eat. And one more thing. I forgot, you could add some chicken as well, but the other vegetable that I really love is fennel, but not everybody likes the licoricey taste, but you can shred it again and add to it. Okay? So thank you so much for joining us, and see you next time.